interviewed by Brooke Masters from the Financial Times.
Hi, thanks for coming back again. Roberto, we are excited to have you with us to talk about the role that Olivetti can play in supporting Italy's recovery. Olivetti is, of course, part of Telecom Italia and a very forward-looking part of it. Can you tell us where you see yourselves fitting in?
Good afternoon, first of all. Let's take a look to the Italian Recovery and Resiliency Plan. That is a package which outlines how Italy will emerge from the pandemic crisis and, moreover, to address long-standing structural issues, investing about 235 billion euros. The plan set out ambitious deadline for structural reforms to boost competition and is structured around 6 different areas. Digitalization, innovation, competitiveness, and culture, the green revolution and ecological transition, the infrastructure for sustainable mobility, educational and research, cohesion and inclusion, and health. The size of the plan is really unprecedented, and 27% of the total amount will be allocated to digital, over 50 billion euros. The government estimates, moreover, that the plan will boost economic output by about 3.6% by 2026. The telecom sector will get around 7.4 billion euros and 3.9 billion for the fiber rollout in gray areas, 2 billion for the 5G, 1.1 billion for the demand stimulus on the form of vouchers, and 0.4 billion for the school connectivity. The TIM group, Olivetti, is 100% fully owned by TIM Group, recently approved the new strategic plan 2021-2023 that has the title of Beyond Connectivity. The target of the plan is to enable various business through connectivity, leveraging TIM Group digital factories. Nuvo for cloud and data center services, Telsi for cybersecurity services, TeamVision for media contents, and Olivetti for Internet of Things solution and digital payment services. The mission that TIM Group has is to contribute in a significant manner to the Italian digital evolution process. Thanks to this strategy, TIM Group has a leading role about digital solution for small, medium, large enterprise, public administration sectors, merchants, retail, and small office and home office. Olivetti is an historical brand of Italian industry and worldwide Made in Italy ambassador and TIM Group digital pole. We started last year a deep transformation to become TIM Group merchant digital payment and Internet of Things digital farm, enhancing, of course, the 5G group, the 5G asset and skills of TIM Group. Olivetti, of course, works hard to create product, services, and solutions for each one of the crucial areas covered by the plan, offering a complete solution portfolio for merchants and retail, thanks to the historical leadership on retail and office solution, industry, manufacturing, logistics, agriculture, farming, urban, automotive, e-health, infrastructures, and the digital payment services to enable a native and easy way to offer such services to any final customer. I heard from my colleagues many times the word sustainability. I have the pleasure to highlight that Olivetti is sustainable by design with the capital D, because we consider and manage the design as a strategic part of the overall way of managing a company, so including the sustainability part.
Right now, as we come out of the pandemic, it's clear that one of the things Italy really needs to do is address the health issues and the problems with the health system that were revealed by COVID-19. Olivetti, with its focus on Internet of Things, is obviously well positioned to do that. What can be done in the near future and more longer term?
Over the years, the Italian national health system has undergone a profound transformation aimed at containing costs, trying to increase in parallel the efficiency through a reshaping of the overall number of hospitals and medical services. COVID-19 pandemic has placed on the other side unparalleled demands on modern healthcare systems and ways of taking care and manage patients. Pharmaceutical companies, moreover, racing to develop vaccine faced an increased complex supply chains. I heard many times the supply chain for different market sectors today. A new models for engagement with the healthcare professional, largely remote workforce, and disruption to many clinical trials that they have afforded a long time. So in a similar way, hospitals are caring for COVID-19 patients with protocols that have evolved a long time while maintaining continuity of care for others, of course, often against the backdrop of vulnerable staff, supply and equipment shortages, and accelerating financial headwinds for many of them. So a different way of interaction with the remote patients, solution to track in real time their health condition and to supply them appropriate therapies as soon as possible have been the key priorities during this pandemic. Each one of us have rediscovered the importance of the proximity medical services and the fundamental role that such approach could offer to largely mitigate the social impact of disease management. To offer a concrete set of solutions that could enable closer and tailored health services, Olivetti has created a dedicated platform, TIM Doctor, that thanks to the capabilities to onboard different health wearables, tracks patient health condition in real time, bring this data to the medical personnel authorized to manage, of course, such data, and allows the medical team to analyze data and engage, if any, remote care section. These capabilities, of course, leverage in a large way TIM Group technologies in terms of advanced connectivities, cybersecurity and privacy, and data analytics. So Olivetti is strongly involved on e-health and the evolution that we could bring to the medical sector thanks to the telemedicine and the digital e-health evolution.
Another big challenge as we come out of this recession and pandemic is finding ways to get help to the small and medium-sized enterprise sector. You've mentioned that already. And one thing I think all industrial policies struggle with is how to reach out beyond the big companies. What is Olivetti doing, and what capabilities do you have that will help make that possible and help them grow?
Well, the Italian Recovery and Resilience Plan, as we discussed before, represents a key opportunity for each European country to create and to develop a new ecosystem to compete in the global scenario. TIM Group moved up the timeline through the creation of focused digital farms, and nowadays with Olivetti, Nuvola, and Telsi, with a key role on Internet of Things, cloud computing, data center, and cybersecurity, can offer to the small and medium enterprise a distinctive set of the solution. Olivetti and TIM has, in particular, distinctive skills and assets which have already started to develop a strong IoT proposal on the market. Our approach is to create, in particular for the small and medium enterprise, plug and play, an affordable solution that could close an historical gap of technical skills that are required to embrace an overall digital evolution that could be quickly adopted to boost the competitiveness in a concrete way. I have heard from my colleagues that spoke before how the sector of different companies that are related, each one in an overall supply chain, could be facilitated by an approach that could bring solution in this way. We are working to be inclusive. We have created an open ecosystem that can offer third-party solution.
That sounds great. I'm sure that Italy's SMEs and those elsewhere are looking forward to seeing how it all works out. Thank you so much, Roberto, for joining us. And now back to the studio in Milan.
Thanks a lot.
Grazie mille a Brooke per questa ennesima interessante
Thank you, Brooke, for this interesting interview. This has been a very interesting afternoon.